Hello there, we're just going to use Gapminder World to show how Nigeria has changed over time. At the bottom here you've got gross national income per person or per capita, okay, along the bottom there. So the higher up the axis you go, the richer you are. And then on this side we've got life expectancy in years. The colours of the dots, the green ones are North America and Central America and South America, and then the yellows show European nations and some nations in Asia. The reds are Asian nations and the blues are African nations. So they see Nigeria, and over time, thankfully, you can see gross national income goes up and the life expectancy goes up with it. So it's still lower than many countries over here in richer nations, but it's gone up. Okay, we could look at the number of babies that each woman has. I'll just zoom that back. And over time you can see there, as Nigeria gets wealthier, the number of babies declines. Child mortality, another important social indicator. Was the clock back? From here you can see, thankfully, the number of children aged 0 to 5 who are dying per thousand born, that declines over time as well. Okay, so early on 206 in 1995, right the way down to 120 in 2018. And then I thought it might be interesting to look at cell phones. How many people have a mobile phone? Again, what was the clock back? Nobody had a cell phone in 1990, so don't worry about it. Okay, so there you go. As time goes on, the number of cell phone owners goes up massively. So improvements in technology for people, so quality of life going up there. In terms of education, could have the ratio of boys to girls in school, which is another important indicator. And again, that ratio's got better over time, which means Nigeria's become more gender equal at school. Okay, as time has gone on. This was an interesting one, the amount of energy used per person. This one's not so good. As income goes up, the energy use barely changes, so it's probably good for the planet, but in terms of people having access to energy, that's not brilliant. Okay, and then I thought the last one we could have a look at was within, that was it, within work. Okay, so just in terms of agricultural workers, over time that falls. Okay, and then if we look again at the work and look at the service workers, you'll find that is the opposite. So as G&I goes up, and that shows you the transformational shift, the number of service workers goes up as well. Okay, so overall big changes in Nigeria in the quality of the life of the people that live there due to that rise in wealth and income.